Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
The OG Bloodline is back together on WWE Raw as Roman Reigns made his return and rescued the USOs from the Vision this Monday. The OTC's arrival shocked Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Reigns wreaked havoc on the Red Brand and even hyped Jey Uso. And they stood tall in the end. All this development is a clear sign that it's time for OG Bloodline versus the Vision in WWE. However, in this battle, the former undisputed champion may need a wise man on his side. And at Crown Jewel, Roman Reigns might bring back Rikishi after 4 years in this role. The last time Rikishi appeared on WWE television was at Survivor Series 2020 when he was part of Undertaker's retirement ceremony. Since then, the Hall of Famer has yet to make his presence felt. Seth Rollins' faction already has Paul Heyman on their side as the wise man. And Rikishi is the only one who can tackle the Oracle with years of experience in the professional wrestling business. Additionally, since the Bloodline saga has begun, fans have been anticipating the inclusion of Rikishi in the family business. The current scenario appears to be the perfect situation for Roman Reigns to bring the 59-year-old star back to the sports entertainment juggernaut in the role of the wise man, though it's crucial to note that there is no confirmation yet regarding the return of Rikishi, and this story is speculative in nature. It remains to be seen how things will unfold at Crown Jewel 2025 as the OG Bloodline is back together against Seth Rollins' faction. There were already visible cracks between Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso on WWE. Roman Reigns made his comeback. Fans noticed that there were visible cracks between the OTC and Jimmy Uso when the former undisputed champion saved the USOs. He only interacted with the Yeet Master in the ring and hyped him. However, Big Jim was standing in the background, and Roman had neither interacted with him nor shared a hug with the Samoan star. Many believe that the OTC has ignored Jimmy Uso and prioritized Jey, as he is becoming more aggressive and currently walking down the path of Roman Reigns, which is not appreciated by Big Jim. Also, Jimmy Uso appears to be friends with LA Knight, whom Roman and Jey both dislike. This may contribute to another reason behind the behavior of the head of the table towards one half of the USOS. Meanwhile, these cracks in the OG Bloodline are already visible, and the Visionary will not hesitate to take advantage of them. WWE Universe has been buzzing with speculation ever since rumors began circulating about Roman Reigns possibly bringing back a legendary name to stand by his side. With Crown Jewel around the corner, fans are beginning to believe that the Tribal Chief may be ready to make one of the most shocking moves of his career, introducing a new wise man. And not just anyone, but a WWE legend who hasn't been seen in 4 years. This development has the potential to shake the entire Bloodline story, redefine Roman Reigns' position, and create one of the biggest surprises in WWE's modern era. Let's dive deep into how this could unfold, why Roman Reigns might be ready to change course, and who could step into the legendary role of the wise man at Crown Jewel. Roman Reigns' dominance with Paul Heyman since 2020. Roman Reigns has been untouchable in WWE the moment he aligned himself with Paul Heyman. Fans realized something special was about to happen. Heyman, known as the Wise Man, gave Roman an edge that took his heel persona to the next level. He wasn't just the Universal Champion, he became the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who commanded loyalty from the USOs, Solo Sikoa, and an entire fanbase. 4 years. Paul Heyman was the voice behind Roman's dominance. Whether it was manipulating opponents, controlling narratives, or hyping up Roman's godlike presence, Heyman made Roman's reign feel historic. But every great story has twists, and lately, cracks have begun to appear in the bloodline. Why Roman may need a new wise man recent months. Paul Heyman's loyalty has been questioned. His emotional reactions, his hesitation when making big calls, and his visible unease in bloodline conflicts have made fans wonder if Roman can still fully trust him. Heyman has often played both sides in his career, whether it was with Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, or others. Roman may soon realize that he needs fresh guidance. Someone with legendary credibility who can help him extend his reign even further. With challengers like Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and possibly even The Rock looming in the near future, the tribal chief can't afford weakness in his corner. That's where the idea of a returning WWE legend comes into play. The timing, Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel has become one of WWE's biggest international events. Hosted in Saudi Arabia, it consistently delivers blockbuster matches and unexpected returns. From Brock Lesnar and Goldberg to Logan Paul and Tyson Fury, the show thrives on spectacle. If WWE truly wants to shock fans worldwide, Crown Jewel is the perfect stage to reintroduce a legend who could align with Roman Reigns. The anticipation, the global spotlight, and the grandeur of the event make it the ideal platform for such a monumental reveal. Who could be the new wise man? 1. The Rock. The most obvious name fans are dreaming of is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. As the most famous member of the Unwide family, The Rock has always had ties to the bloodline story. Bringing him back as Roman's wiseman would not only elevate Roman's reign but also plant seeds for a future rivalry. The Rock hasn't had a full WWE run in years, but his Hollywood schedule recently aligned with WWE appearances. Having him step in as Roman's mentor, eventually his challenger, would blow the roof off the wrestling world. Point 2. Mick Foley. Though not directly connected to Roman, has always been respected as one of the greatest legends of all time. Known for his wisdom and emotional promos, Foley could bring a unique dynamic as Roman's advisor. He hasn't been active in WWE storylines for nearly 4 years, making his return at Crown Jewel shocking and impact-filled. 3. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is another possibility. A Hall of Famer and one of the smartest wrestlers in the business, Angle already has history with the bloodline. His return as a strategist for Roman could give the tribal chief a fresh twist. 4. Ric Flair. Though controversial, Ric Flair has hinted about wanting a WWE return. Aligning Flair with Roman could bring unmatched star power, as Flair is known for his cunning ways and could serve as a veteran voice guiding the tribal chief. 5. The wild card, a Paul Heyman betrayal, perhaps. The twist is not just about bringing in a legend, but about Heyman betraying Roman. In that case, Roman would desperately need a replacement, and that could be the setup for a shocking legend return. Why this would be historic? Roman Reigns' current reign as undisputed WWE Universal Champion is already legendary, spanning years and breaking records. Adding a returning WWE legend as his new wiseman would cement his storyline as one of the most compelling arcs in wrestling history. The Bloodline saga has been about family, loyalty, and betrayal. Introducing a new advisor, especially one with massive credibility, adds new fuel to the story. It would also help WWE keep Roman's character fresh as his reign heads into its next chapter. Fan reactions and speculation. The WWE Universe thrives on speculation. And ever since rumors of a returning legend began swirling, social media has been flooded with theories. Many believe this could be WWE's way of bridging Roman's story to WrestleMania season, where a mega showdown with either Cody Rhodes or The Rock seems inevitable. If Roman brings back a legend as his wiseman, it not only keeps his dominance alive, but also adds unpredictability. Fans love surprises, and WWE has mastered the art of shocking the world at Crown Jewel. Possible scenarios at Crown Jewel. Roman announces his new wiseman before the match. Roman could open the event with a jaw-dropping reveal. Introducing the returning legend to the crowd. The legend saves Roman during the match in classic WWE fashion. Roman may be on the verge of losing his title when the returning legend interferes, saving him and solidifying their alliance. The legend appears after the match sometimes. The best surprises happen at the end. Roman could retain his championship and then unveil his new Wiseman, closing the show with shock and excitement. Roman Reigns bringing back a WWE legend after 4 years as his new Wiseman at Crown Jewel would be one of the most stunning developments in recent WWE history. It adds intrigue to his already legendary reign, keeps the Bloodline saga unpredictable, and delivers the kind of spectacle fans expect from Crown Jewel. Whether it's The Rock, Mick Foley, Kurt Angle, or another returning great, the idea of Roman expanding his empire with the guidance of a legendary name is enough to get the wrestling world buzzing. One thing is certain: Crown Jewel will be unforgettable if Roman truly decides to crown a new Wiseman.